Hey guys, welcome back. Episode 37, Barrels with Breland. I am your host, Breland Almadova. What are we talking about today? Let's see. We came back from Akron, Ohio. Glow emojis win 2 out of 3. We snapped our 7-game win streak, but hey, we came back. The emojis are back. The glow emojis are back on the Cosmic Tour. I think we're 1 or 2 games down as far as win-loss column. But we're playing better. Playing as a team, we're having fun. That's all that matters. Akron, thank you for a great time. We had a blast. Late nights, a lot of cosmic, a lot of lasers, a lot of lights. So we look forward to coming back next year, I hope. It felt good to be back 2 weekends in a row, I will say, after my little trip to Hawaii for some family time. But we are now on episode 37. Literally 37 weeks ago is when I started this series of Barrels with Breland. I don't know. I'm guessing we're in episode like 60 overall, maybe. Yeah, I want to say we're 60 plus. I did 20 with Peeling the Banana series. Now we're on Barrels with Breland, so congrats to me for showing up once a week. We're doing it every Monday. Today's episode, on the 37th episode, might step on a few toes, might not, might hurt your feelings, might not. I don't care. But sometimes those conversations are worth having. We're going to be talking about standards, leadership, and understanding your role on a team in an organization. Because every successful team has something in common. Not everyone gets their way, and no one will ever get their way, and life isn't fair. That's what everyone has in common. Life ain't fair, and you're not always going to get your way. So we start off with every team needs standards, and standards comes from leadership. And leadership is all about accountability and holding those standards. All right? Every clubhouse, every team, every organization has different personalities, different backgrounds, different ages, different levels of experience. And yes, we all deserve to be heard. But are you always going to be heard? No. A healthy team allows people to have a voice. Yes, you get a voice. Yes, every person deserves to have a voice and say an opinion, right, without having a consequence. But having that voice doesn't mean every opinion becomes a decision. It's impossible to make everyone happy in an organization, especially when you got standards and you got a goal and you got a vision. Right? It's impossible for everyone's voice to come true or to happen, right? If 25 players all wanted something different, nothing would ever get accomplished. At some point, leaders have to lead and draw a line. Right? There needs to be accountability, there needs to be responsibility, there needs to be discipline. Right? Coaches got to coach, bosses got to be bosses, directors got to direct. Managers have to make decisions. And teammates, players have to trust those decisions even when they would have chosen differently. That is why people are put into position to do their job. You're put into a director position, you're put into supervisor position, you're put into a leadership position because you are entrusted by the top to do your job and carry out those duties. That's called maturity. And just because you're a player that has a voice on a team doesn't mean that your voice is always going to happen. Just because what you want is voice doesn't mean what you want is going to happen. So we need to put our egos aside, and sometimes shut up, listen, and just do it. And if you don't want to listen, you don't want to do it, you know what? You don't have to. Go sit on the side. Go do nothing. It's okay. We don't need you. Because we don't need you faltering a vision of a bigger goal, of a bigger dream, of something bigger than you. Every voice has weight to it, right? Different weight though. But that weight is earned. You have to earn the weight of your voice. You have to earn the trust. You have to earn the respect. Not every opinion carries the same weight. And that's okay. Which means if you know that your voice doesn't have weight, maybe just shut up and listen, or voice your opinion to another teammate, to another player on the organization, to another person individually, right? Maybe face to face, and voice your opinion that way. Ask questions instead of voicing opinions. Because weight is earned. It's earned through consistency. It's earned through preparation. It's earned through character. It's earned through experience. It's earned through life experience. Through showing that your priorities are the team's priorities, not just your own. Not just, oh, what do I get out of it? What can I get out of it? Right? There's a bigger purpose when you're on a team. There's a bigger goal when you're on a team. And your individual goal should line up with the team goal. You should be using your brand to help the team grow, not using the team to help your brand grow. When you've consistently made sacrifices for the team and given productive input for the team, people will naturally trust your perspective more. And those that don't trust your perspective more because you have the experience, that just means that their egos and their priorities are higher than the team's priorities. And they lack respect for you, but they also lack respect for themselves because they're insecure. And they want to be heard. And the only way of being heard is by being loud and by complaining. All right? So when you've consistently made sacrifices for the team and put things together for the team and be the only one doing it, that's not favoritism. That's called credibility. And it's credibility that gives you the position that your voice has way more weight to it and that something will be done because you voiced it. So the players who have proven themselves over time, who have the experience, who has the resume, who's given productive input, who's given productive ideas, over time often have insight that's been shaped by years of experience. So it doesn't mean that younger players or newer teammates have nothing valuable to say. Everything is valuable. Because great ideas can come from anywhere. But influence grows when people know they can trust your judgment, your attitude, and your commitment to the team. But it's hard when you got 10 different voices nagging and complaining about something, and their voices, their opinions, their ideas hold zero weight behind it. And that's what creates a conflicting team. That's what creates conflict of interest, when everyone has a different idea, a different complaint, and they don't like something and they just want to complain without bringing solutions. So, know your role. Know your role. Know where you came from. Know the background. Know who's around you. Know your teammates. One of the greatest strengths on any team is self-awareness. So ask yourself, how can I make this team better today? How can I grow the product of the team? How can I grow the vision? How can I make this vision better and bigger for the team, for everyone else, and not how can I get my way? Not, I don't like it, so I'm going to complain. It's not about you. It's never about you. Sometimes leadership means speaking up. Sometimes leadership means listening. Sometimes the best thing you can do is support the decision that's already been made and help make it successful. Are you all in, or are you in the fucking way? Are you all in, bought in, or are you just a nuisance that brings no value and no weight to the team? Are you a Cancer? Maybe you look yourself in the mirror and be like, what have I actually done to make the team better and not just grow myself? Because a divided clubhouse rarely wins. A divided management rarely wins. A divided organization rarely wins. But a united clubhouse, a united team, a united organization can overcome almost everything. And a united clubhouse comes from a united vision. If everyone has the same vision, we can all come together, even with different opinions, and find a way to make it work. Find a way to grow it. Find a way to better it. So bring solutions, not problems. Bring solutions, not just complaints. One thing I've learned since basically playing with the bananas over the past couple of years, one thing I learned is that, and through experience actually, anyone can point out a problem. It's so easy to say something or to see a problem and say the problem. That's easy. The people that become leaders are the ones who bring solutions, bring new ideas, bring creativity. If you think something can be improved, think it through, be respectful, offer an idea, and be willing to make it happen. Don't just throw rocks. Help build something. You have something, speak up. If you have something productive, if you have an idea that's worth mentioning, that can add value, speak up. Complaining drains the energy. Complaining doesn't do anything because everyone knows the problem. No one needs to hear it again. Creative problem solving creates momentum. And if an organization or a team is going to give you a voice, then don't wait to voice that opinion. Voice it throughout the whole season. Bring ideas constantly. Don't wait to be told, oh, now's the time to bring your ideas. Like, no, if you saw that there was a problem earlier or an issue, you should have been voicing that issue with the solution back when you first saw it, not 1 month, 2 months later, oh, we're going to start changing things. And then you're like, oh, but I don't like it. I don't like the new change. But you haven't done anything for the last 2 months. You just went along with it because you were comfortable. You didn't bring any ideas. You didn't bring any thoughts. You didn't bring any solutions. But, oh, now that something's being said and wanting to change, and there is change, now you want to complain and bring it up? That's not how it fucking works. So create problem solving. Creative problem solving creates momentum. Ask yourself, am I making this team heavier, or am I helping carry the load? Am I helping grow the team? Am I helping dissolve the problem by creating a solution? Right? That's questions every teammate, every player, every staff, every member should be asking. Am I making this team better, or am I making it worse? Am I bringing good energy or am I bringing bad energy? I mean, it's fairly simple in an organization that lets you voice an opinion. That one, be grateful you have an opinion and you don't have to be a puppet. Right? So voice the opinion, bring creative solutions, bring creative ideas. And two, just because you have a voice doesn't mean that you can get mad and angry and pout and have this ego-driven reaction where if you don't get what you want, then you cry and you sit on the side and you nag and nag and nag. Like, that's just not how it's going to be. So one, be grateful you got an opinion and a voice. And two, don't get emotional when you don't get what you want. Like, again, you're either all in or you're in the fucking way. So buy in. Buy into the vision. Buy into building something better and bigger for the greater good of everyone else, not just about you. Know where you came from. If you have experience in what the vision is, then yes, by all means, speak up. But if you don't, maybe it's best you sit back, you listen, and you just do what everyone else says. Because right now you're still trying to learn, you're still understanding, so maybe you need to shut up. And maybe you just need to find someone, find a teammate, find a member that you can go up to, that you can trust and ask questions, give ideas to. But don't voice it in front of everyone because your voice literally holds zero weight. All in all, bring solutions, not complaints. Because the greatest teams aren't built on everyone agreeing, they're built on everyone committing. So commit. If something new is coming up, if there's a new idea, and possibly it could be something better, change your mindset because maybe it's going to be better. Right? So commit to it. Commit, give it a try. What's the harm? There's no harm. People have committing issues because they get uncomfortable. Well, fuck your comfortability. Commit to the mission of the team. Commit to the standards of the team. Commit to the person next to you, to each other, to your team, to your teammates. Because when everyone pulls in the same direction, amazing things can happen. Bigger, better things can happen. More money can come. More fans, more brand deals, more sponsorships, just more abundance. That's what committing does. So leave your ego at the door. Shut up and listen. Bring your best every day. Be intentional with your words and your actions. And do everything 100%. Right? Support your teammates. And remember, if you don't like something, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to do anything. That's the greatest thing about this life is you have the choice that when you don't like something, you don't have to do it. But understand there could be consequences. There could be good consequences. There could be good reactions, right? There's either something negative or positive that comes out of everything. And for the most part, everything's a learning curve. Everything's a learning opportunity. So take it as if you don't like something, you don't have to do it, but find a positive out of it. Maybe something just isn't fit for you because there's more negative thoughts that come to your mind, more complaints than more positive producing thoughts and ideas. So it's okay to walk away, but go find something that you enjoy doing, not find something that you have a complaint about every single day. Because the name on the front of the jersey or your polo or on the building will always be bigger than the name on the back. your name doesn't mean shit. You build the brand, you build the team, you build the organization brand, your name will also get better, will also build. So think about others before yourself. I leave you with this letter to the Philippians, guys. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourself, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interests of the others. That's what great teammates do. They put the mission above themselves. They serve before they are served. And they understand that the strongest teams are built on humility, trust, and shared purpose. One goal, one dream, one vision, one unit. But you gotta commit, you gotta dedicate, you gotta put in the work. Ask the right questions, don't just complain. Bring the passion, the energy, and the effort every single day. Because every day we get a chance to live this life, it's opening day for the greatest opportunities of this life. So live every day like it's your last. Live every day as if your life depends on it. Build the business as if your life depends on it. Build your content, build your brand. Do everything you can today in your power that will set you up for tomorrow to build it even bigger and bigger and bigger. But do the utmost you can with 100% effort, passion, and positive attitude. So guys, thanks for tuning in on another episode 37, brought to you by Mono Living, brought to you by Johnny Biceps, getting us hooked up with this Look Good likeness corduroy hat. Look good, play good. Right there by likeness. Also brought to you by Mono Living Health, coming out with a creatine stick pack that is basically bringing the fun back to health in a way we could remember back in the 90s with a special kind of candy called a pixie stick. Feel your body, sharpen your mind, and live with more mono. No shaker needed, no mess, no water. Just direct to mouth, enjoy benefits of the creatine and a nice little energy boost from the all-natural stevia that is used. And again, thank you to the No Filter Network for this amazing platform, posting it on their YouTube channel as well. Find me on Instagram, _Smoothie King, where you can find health, wellness, fitness, and baseball-related content. Follow along, like and save it all. We're revamping the IG for more movement, more mobility, to prove that it creates longevity, to do what you want, to do your passions as long as you can. So until next time, keep barreling baseballs, keep barreling through life, and remember, championship teams aren't built by the loudest voices. They're built by people who earn trust, uphold the standard, and make everyone around them better. We'll see you next week. The best is yet to come. See ya.